Have you ever heard of Alex Hormozi? He was worth over $100 million at the ripe old age of 32. Today, Alex is one of the most famous business and entrepreneurship creators in the world. But just a few years ago, no one even knew who he was. Then in 2021, Alex released a book called $100 Million Offers, and to call it a success is an understatement. It was a #1 bestseller for well over a year, and has almost 16,000 5-star reviews on Amazon at the time I'm releasing this video. In August of 2023, Alex finally released another book that his followers have long been waiting for. This is a summary of $100 million leads. Before we dive into how to get leads, we need to understand what a lead actually is. Alex defines a lead as anyone that you can contact. So if you find a random stranger's phone number on a piece of paper on the street, that is a lead. But what you really want is an engaged lead. These are people that you can contact who have shown interest in the stuff you sell. For example, if someone gives you their contact information on your website, that is an engaged lead. If someone follows you on social media and you can contact them, that is an engaged lead. The only leads that matter are the leads that show interest. But how do you get leads? You start by creating a lead magnet, and you make sure it's really good. A lead magnet should be a complete solution to a very narrow problem that you solve for people, for free. Alex talks about 3 types of lead magnets, each doing something different. Number 1, a lead magnet could make people aware of a problem they didn't know they had. Number 2, it could give them a sample or a free trial of your core offer. Number 3, it could solve one step of a multi-step process. The idea is that once you solve that narrow problem, it reveals new problems that you can solve with your core offer. This is how you make money. Alex emphasizes how important it is to have a really good lead magnet. Your free lead magnet should be at least as good as other people's paid products that solve the same problem. But here's the thing, even with the best lead magnet in the world, if people don't know about it, you won't make any money. So how do you make sure people hear about your offer? This brings us to the core 4. There are fundamentally only 4 ways to reach out to people and let them know about your product. This is because there are 2 types of communication, one-to-one and one-to-many, and 2 types of people, people you know and people you don't know. Together, this makes a quadrant, which Alex calls the core 4. So let's look at each of these 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, warm outreach. The first quadrant is called warm outreach. This is when you put together a list of people who already know you and reach out to them one-to-one. Call them, send them an email, etc. This is usually the easiest place to start because it's reliable and the cheapest way to get engaged leads. These are people who already know you, so they are less likely to hang up on you or leave your DMs on read. And if you think you don't have a list of people for a warm outreach, you're wrong. Step 1 is to go through all the contacts on your phone, go through your email and everyone you've ever communicated with, all the people who follow you on Instagram, Facebook, and any social media, and compile all of these people into a list. For most people, this list should have around 1,000 people on it. Step 2 is to pick a platform to reach these people on. Email, phone call, texting, Instagram, or any other platform you want. If you don't know which to pick the one where you currently have the most leads to start with. Step 3 is to find out interesting information about these people, and then reach out and ask about it. For example, maybe Mike just bought a new house, so you can be like, "Hey Mike, I heard you bought a new house. Congrats, how's it going?" Alex advises to act like a normal person. Don't be a weirdo. It makes you sound salesy, and no one likes that. Then there are specific scripts that Alex uses to guide the conversation towards his lead magnet. Here is an example. You can ask Mike if he knows anyone who is looking to lose 10 pounds of body fat within the next 30 days. If you made your list well, chances are most people on your list are part of your target audience. So there's a good chance that John himself is looking to lose weight. But by not directly trying to sell to him, you make yourself seem more trustworthy and less icky. If John doesn't know anyone like that and isn't looking to lose weight himself, No problem, you didn't lose anything. If he himself wants to lose 10 pounds, great, you got a potential customer. And if he refers you to someone, you get a free engaged lead. No matter what, you can't lose. There are tons of other useful scripts and examples in the book that I can't possibly fit into this video, so check the link in the description to grab a copy. Step 4 is to do this with 100 leads every single day. Alex is a huge believer in volume. Most people don't do enough, but to be successful, you need to do more. Now let's look at the second quadrant of the Core 4. Quadrant 2. Posting free content. Choose a platform where you have some sort of audience that knows you. This could be Facebook, email, or even a YouTube channel. Then just start creating free, high-quality, relevant content that has the following 3 components. Number 1. Hook. This is what you say or do at the start of your content. It needs to grab attention quickly. You can do this through interesting topics, eye-catching headlines, or a format that your audience has found valuable before. Number 2. Retain. You need to give your audience a reason to keep consuming your content. You can do this by sharing some sort of list, for example, top 10 foods to help you lose fat quickly, sharing the steps to an outcome, or by sharing an engaging story. Pro tip: sharing personal stories helps you develop a stronger connection with your audience, which makes it easier to sell to them later. Number 3. Reward. You need to give your audience what they want to satisfy them. This will also build trust and make them more likely to consume your content in the future. Now let's look at the third quadrant of the Core 4. Quadrant 3. Cold outreach. This is when you reach out to people who don't know you directly one-on-one. For example, sliding into a stranger's Instagram DM or knocking on doors. Alex recommends getting leads online through lead scraping, which means you use software to collect leads for you, buying a list, or manually finding strangers' contact info on the internet yourself. Once you have the contact information, the best way to communicate with strangers is to sound like a normal human and give them a ton of free value as quickly as possible. Alex recommends reaching out to at least 100 people every day through this method. Now let's look at the fourth quadrant of the Core 4. Quadrant 4. Paid ads. Now it's time to reach out to strangers in a one-to-many impersonal way. This section is very deep, and Alex goes into a lot of specific strategies that he uses to make $36 for every dollar he spends on advertising. That's a 36-to-1 ROI, and Alex is one of the best in the world at this. I would recommend reading the book to get all these details, because it's too much to cover in this video. But let me share the main ideas here. Figure out what to advertise that people would actually want. Then filter out your audience so only the people who are most likely to buy your product see the ads. Then as you start making money, you can broaden the audience that sees your ads. It's less efficient, but will make you more money overall. And lastly, optimize and update your ads regularly by split testing hundreds, if not thousands of ads regularly. Alex likes to rotate different versions of the same ad to see what works best. The start of the ad is most important, so Alex recommends spending the most time improving that. Once you choose a quadrant from one of these Core 4 and you've been at it for a while, here is how you grow. You just need to do more, better, and new. So do more of what you're doing. Instead of calling 40 people a day, ask yourself why you can't contact 100. If there is a bottleneck, a problem that prevents you from doing it, good. Now that you have identified the problem, you can solve it. Next, do whatever you are doing better. This could mean improving your core offer or improving your ads to make them more efficient. The last thing is to do new things. So expand on a new platform or try a new style of content with your current platform. You need to keep exploring new avenues to grow your business. The second half of the book focuses on how to explode your business beyond your wildest dreams by getting other people to get leads for you. Alex refers to these people as the 4 types of lead getters. This is important because you're limited in how many people you can reach out to every day. But if you have other people doing it for you, you can scale this to the moon. But what kind of person would help sell more of your stuff? There are 4 types. Number 1. Customers. These are people who have already bought something from you, and if your product is good, they are happy with you. This is powerful because your customers will do the warm outreach for you, without costing you a dime in advertising. For example, a single happy customer could recommend your product to their entire family and get you lots of new customers. Alex says that customer referrals is the most powerful way to get new leads into your business because it grows exponentially. If on average each happy customer refers you to just 2 people, your business will get more leads than you can imagine. And if you're not getting referrals organically, it means one of 2 things. Your product is probably not as good as you think, or you're not asking for referrals. So if you're not getting organic referrals from your customers, make your core offer better and start asking your customers for referrals. Number 2, employees. This is simple. Just hire someone to do the lead generation for you. This is powerful because once you train them, you can take yourself out of the equation and focus your time and energy on other tasks, while your employee works hard to get you more leads. Number 3, agencies. Agencies are just companies that specialize in advertising and lead generation. They will do all the work on your behalf, but a good agency will cost you a lot of money per month. Alex has a unique strategy for working with agencies. He recommends you contact the best agency you can afford to work with and offer to pay them to teach you their skills. Alex used this strategy himself. He paid $750 per hour to an expert who taught him everything step by step through video calls over a few 1-hour sessions. By the end of it, Alex could do everything the agency could do and train his employees to do the same thing for him. This will save a ton of money and remove your dependency on another company. Number 4, affiliates. The last, and in Alex's opinion, the most powerful way to get leads is through affiliates. These are people who will get leads for you in exchange for a commission per sale. And guess what? The best way to get affiliates is to treat them like customers and find them using the core 4 lead generation strategies. If you treat your affiliates well, they can get you more leads and make you more money than you can even imagine. In fact, Alex heavily relied on affiliates to promote this book to get more leads. Ironic, isn't it?
I wanted to use every single one of the methods I talk about in the book to promote the book itself. And one of those methods is called affiliate marketing. And so the way that I actually did this in the real world was that we created an affiliate opt-in, which was just put your name, your email, your phone number, and then what we would give them is a unique URL. So a custom link that if someone clicked their link, it would take them to the leads opt-in page for the event, but it would be tracked back to them.
Affiliate marketing is a powerful way for beginners to make money. In an interview, Alex mentioned that you can get to $1 million per year in profit through sales, even without selling your own product. He was referring to affiliate marketing. If you want to learn how to do affiliate marketing the right way, the link in the description will take you to a $7 training that will get you started. It comes with a 30-day 100% refund guarantee, so there is zero risk for you. Just click the link, enter your email, and watch the video to learn more. In the book, Alex also mentions how you can go one step further. You can even hire someone to find affiliates for you. This means that one person will get you more affiliates regularly, and each affiliate will get you more customers. I don't think you realize how powerful this method is. It's just too OP. If you do this the right way, Alex believes that any business can literally 10x within just a few months. The main points are all covered by now, but Alex doesn't want people to just read all this theory and not know how to start. So he shares a simple 1-page checklist anyone can use to put all this to practice. Here are the steps on this checklist that you can follow starting today to get more leads. Step 1. Pick a type of engaged lead to get, such as customers, affiliates, employees, or agencies. If you're just starting out, focus on customers. Step 2. Pick the Rule of 100 or the Open-to-Go strategy and commit to a daily advertising routine. The Rule of 100 means doing something 100 times per day for at least 100 days in a row. For example, reaching out to 100 warm leads per day every day for 100 days. Or creating 100 minutes of free content every day for 100 days. You get the idea. On the other hand, the open-to-go strategy means you keep working until you hit your daily goal. For example, if your goal is to generate 1 affiliate sale per day, you keep posting short-form content on social media until you get 1 sale. You don't go to sleep until it happens. This strategy will push you to new heights and make you realize how much work you're actually capable of doing. Step 3. You fill out a simple checklist for that daily advertising action. This is what it looks like. Step 4. You keep doing this daily work until you have enough money to hire someone else to do it for you. Step 5. When you do have the money to hire, go back to step 1. Make employees your new target lead type. And keep repeating steps 1 through 4 until you have all the help you need. Then scale it up and do more. Alex shares a lot of personal stories and motivational ideas in the book. But the one I like the most is a common misconception that social media influencers love to spread. People don't have shorter attention spans these days. They just have higher standards. That's why people will easily binge 5 to 6 episodes of their favorite series, but scroll past a boring TikTok after just 1 second. That's why it's really important to create engaging free content for your audience. This was a summary of $100 million leads by Alex Hormozi. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to share it with a friend. I truly believe this book has the potential to change the life of anyone who is willing to take action. If you want to make some extra money online, click the link in the description and enter your email to get started.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams.